Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think I'll use this first round to stick with our DOE and nominees. Let me go to you, Mr. Elkind. We're seeing a really encouraging situation on the ground in this country, certainly on private lands, with the dramatic oil and natural gas production that that we're seeing taking place on again, state and private lands primarily. But I would assume that what we're seeing with this increased production would influence your views as they relate to international responsibilities. We're going to be having here on the committee a hearing probably in January now on the geopolitics of oil, the geopolitics of natural gas, and the fact that as a nation we've really moved from a position of scarcity to one of greater abundance. Just very generally, and you've got about a minute to do it, can you describe some of the geopolitical impacts of our oil and natural gas boom? Do you think that this has helped strengthen our nation's position, and would potential exports of either oil or natural gas or other types of energy for that matter further enhance or diminish this impact? Just generally the geopolitical impact here of what we're seeing in our nation now with increased production.
Senator, thank you very much for the question. It's a very, very important question, and this has been such a dramatic development over the last several years to watch this very impressive and sustained growth in our domestic oil and natural gas production. And I will just touch very briefly, but note that, of course, the domestic implications in terms of job creation, in terms of other benefits inside of our borders are not to be glanced past. With regard to the impacts in terms of the global scene, they also have been very important. There are opportunities for countries that have had relationships with certain suppliers to now have competing supplies. That is a very positive development on the natural gas side. In terms of oil, it is, after all, a very liquid global market, truly a global oil market. But having additional supplies in the marketplace makes it easier to move through times when one sees, for example, production going offline from some of the traditional suppliers like Libya. So it's a very important issue. It is one that has my full attention in my current role. If I am confirmed, please rest assured that this is something that will be very, very much a focus that I will be watching very closely.
Good. Thank you for that.